Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video we're going to review the XReacher. XReacher is a Twitter automation tool allowing you to send up to 450 DMs on Twitter per day. I've been using multiple platforms for Twitter outreach, so I will give you my honest outlook on XReacher's features, pros and cons, campaign launching process, and how this platform compares to its popular competitor called Drippi. So let's start by going through its main features. As I just said, you can send that many DMs per account per day, which is a lot. It has built-in advanced analytics in place, so you can track and measure your campaign effectiveness easily. And of course, this platform is cloud-based, so you don't have to download anything to your computer. You can use it online. Also, this platform has a really nice and efficient, very fast built-in lead scraper, which I really like. It also has a Unibox with a CRM, so you can manage all your Twitter messages in one place. You can track the replies, you can update the lead statuses, and so on. You can also have multiple accounts connected to the same platform. If you're running a massive campaign, you may want to add additional accounts. So XReacher allows you to do that in one platform, which is really convenient. And here's the pricing. So these guys have a nice free plan allowing you to send up to 50 DMs per day and connecting one account. You can also upload up to 1000 leads using CSV file. So this is nice to have, but in my opinion, if you want to reach good results on Twitter, this is not going to be enough, and you probably need this one. So with this, you can send a lot more DMs per day. You can upload a lot more leads using CSV file, and most importantly, you can scrape unlimited leads, so you never run out of leads. This is something that free plan does not offer, and I have to point out that the pricing looks cheaper than its main competitors, Drippi. So if we compare that, for example, the starter plan, as you can see, it allows you to send up to 50 messages per account per day, while the XReacher offers the same completely for free. And if we compare these plans, the Pro plans and limited plans, Drippi has it for $115 per month, and you can send the unlimited messages, it's fine, but it has the limits of the scraping credits you can use per month, right? While the XReacher is $97 per month and it has unlimited lead scraping. Okay, so this is really important to keep in mind, but it's also important to know that Drippi has more features than XReacher. For example, you can personalize your messages with AI, so for that you have also the credits, while the XReacher currently does not offer such feature. Okay, and if we talk about the scale option, this allows you to connect multiple Twitter accounts to your dashboard and really scale your outreach efforts. So you can add as many accounts as you want, each sending up to 450 DMs per day. And you may ask, why is it only 450 DMs that you can send? It's because Twitter has the set rate limit, allowing you to send up to 500 DMs per day, but XReacher has this safe 50 DM margin just to keep your account safe. Okay, so you can use the slider and set the amount of accounts you want to connect. And if we compare that to Drippi, if we want to add second account to Drippi, the price is more expensive than XReacher. And if we want to do 5 accounts, for example, Drippi is $330 per month, while the XReacher is $305 per month for 5 accounts. Okay, so we can pretty much assume that currently XReacher is more affordable than Drippi. Now let's go and experience XReacher from the inside. So here I am at the XReacher's dashboard, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new campaign. Let's name it test campaign. And the next thing we should do is to select our lead list. Okay, people who we want to send DMs to. These guys did an amazing job pre-scraping all these leads for us, so we don't have to. So as you can see, you already have these lists of marketing leads, sales leads, business owner leads, etc. But what I'm gonna do, I'm going to scrape new leads just because I want to have a unique list of people that not other people going to target necessarily. Okay, as you can imagine, a lot of people are gonna hit those leads and eventually they're gonna become kind of redundant. Okay, so I'm going to add new lead source. From here, you can either upload a CSV file with your own leads or scrape new leads from the database. That's what I'm gonna do. First things first, we need to add the account we want to scrape the leads from. The scraper will go through that account's followers and extract leads based on the criteria we set here below. In this example, I want to target marketing agencies, so I should put someone who's potentially followed by marketing agencies, right? If you don't have the ideas, you can always come to ChatGPT. Here I have written this prompt. Give me the list of prominent figures in marketing space that could have a large following on Twitter. I need this to use as a lead source for scraping their followers. Okay, I'll run that. So here we got a list of some people. I'm gonna use this guy, for example, Rand Fishkin. I'll enter his account here. And the profile is added. So as you can see, it has over 400,000 followers. That's going to be definitely enough for us. Here we can filter leads based on keywords that are present or absent in their bios. So in my case, I would add agency. If you're targeting coaches, you can add coach, for example. If you want to exclude certain keywords, you can do this by adding a dash in the beginning. So if for example, if you don't want to target crypto industry, you can just do dash crypto. Or if you don't want to target OnlyFans models, you can do dash OnlyFans. One important thing to note that these keywords work on or basis rather than on and basis. What do I mean by that? If I add, for example, marketing and agency, the scraper is going to pick the accounts that have either one of those somewhere in their bio. It's going to pick the accounts that have marketing in their bios, and it's going to pick the accounts that have agency in their bios. But if you want to scrape leads that have marketing and agencies somewhere in their bios, it's not currently possible with XReacher. If you can do this as a phrase, for example, but a lot of people may have these two separated in their bios, you know, so I hope you know what I mean. So this currently is not possible. If you want to really narrow down your targeting with keywords, I suggest you to use Drippi. These guys have this feature currently. So I'm just going to keep the agency as my targeted keyword. Here you can also enter the locations you want to exclude. And this is the advantage of XReacher over Drippi. You can exclude third world countries. Ideally, you want to target probably Western countries. If you're selling high ticket offers, probably these countries are not your target audience. Perhaps it could be, but not in my scenario. So I really find it useful. Then you can filter the accounts by the amount of followers they have and the amount of people they follow. I think 8,000 followers as a minimal point is a good benchmark to identify kind of active accounts. If the account has like 1,000 followers, it's probably going to be an active account. You can do the gender. I normally don't touch that. I don't really see the point. And also you can include only profiles with external links. So this is useful because if you're selling B2B, the accounts that have external links are more likely to be businesses. Okay, so we have all these filters set up, and we can start scraping. You're gonna see how quickly this scraper does the job. So the scraping is done, and it literally took under 1 minute for the scraper to go through over 400,000 leads and filter the ones I need. That's what I really like about XReacher. The scraping is super fast, and in my opinion, it's much faster than Drippi. So here I have 343 leads. I turn the script on and I move to the next step, which is creating scripts. Here you can either create a new script or choose from saved presets. And here I will mention something that XReacher lacks. The only AI personalization you can do here is to personalize prospects by name, whereas on Drippi you can do the entire message fully personalized. For example, you can instruct the AI to go through the Twitter's profiles and extract more information about the lead and give them something like a compliment, which is very nice. Also, XReacher currently does not allow you to create DM sequences as you would create on emails, like initial email, follow-up email, etc. So XReacher does not support that. However, Drippi has this feature, and I find it really useful, as a lot of people replied to my second DM or my third DM. Basically, XReacher works best if you want to blast people with one initial DM, which is not super personalized. And if you want to do highly personalized DMs with tracked follow-ups, Drippi is probably a better option in this case. So here I'm going to use the script which I already created. You can do a research on how to write Twitter DMs, but basically you have to be really straightforward. You know, you can be really friendly. It's less formal than emails, okay? So I'll do that, and I'll move to the next step, which is continue to choose the account. So I have my account connected. It's really easy to connect the account. I'll put this on active mode. I'll do 50 DMs per day, and we have created our campaign. So here we can see my campaign is up and running. I already have one message sent so far. Here we can see the details of our campaigns. Here we have the Unibox, which is really convenient to track all the replies. Somebody just replied to me, which is really nice. You can set the statuses here, like engaged, candidate lead, replied, not interested, and you can conveniently track all your messages here. One more thing I want to mention is once you run out of leads, you can switch other lead lists to be attributed to this campaign, and you can schedule them to run once your initial lead list is finished. So for example, if I run out of 343 leads, we can schedule as many other lead lists as we want. In this way, we're never running out of leads and keep our campaigns running 24/7. This is really fantastic feature. And here in options, in case you would like to send a follow-up to your leads, you can turn this feature off, skip previously DM'd, and use the same lead list so people are going to receive your second, third, or fourth message. This is not ideal, of course, and will require to do some extra tracking, but it's a nice workaround if you want to send more than one DM to the same person. Now let's do a brief overview of XReacher and summarize what we have covered. Since we don't have a lot of platforms out there that could help us automate our Twitter DMs, I thought let's do the comparison between XReacher and Drippi and see how they compare to each other in the aspects of ease of use, lead targeting, lead scraping, DM control, Unibox, and pricing. By the way, if you know another efficient tool for automating Twitter DMs, please let me know in the comments. It would be really interesting to explore that. So let's start with ease of use. Which platform do I think is easier to use and is more beginner friendly? I would definitely give this to the XReacher. I love the simplicity, and as you saw, the interface there is really minimal. Whereas on Drippi you have a lot more options and features, but everything may seem a bit overwhelming and even buggy. So since I value simplicity, I'm giving this to the XReacher. Then we have lead targeting. Which platform has better options for targeting leads? In my opinion, Drippi beats XReacher in targeting. While XReacher only finds profiles that match all your keywords together, Drippi lets you choose whether you want to match all keywords or just one of them. That means you can go super specific or cast a wider net depending on what you need. Besides that, Drippi also allows you to scrape leads based on how many tweets they have, helping you to ensure that you're targeting truly active accounts. Now let's talk about lead scraping, and this one goes to the XReacher. As I mentioned several times, XReacher offers unlimited and very fast scraping, while Drippi scraping can take hours and might even break sometimes. But I have to mention that Drippi has more scraping options. Not only you can import CSV files and scrape leads from the database, you can also scrape lookalike leads that are similar to your ICP. Despite this, I still value efficiency and speed, so I have to give this to the XReacher. Now we have DM control. So which platform gives you more control over sending your DMs? Well, Drippi definitely wins that, and mostly because of its AI personalization options. It allows you to personalize the entire message based on the instructions you provide to the AI. You can even set the creativity level of AI, scrape leads website as well as tweets, and include that information into your DMs. Moreover, Drippi allows you to create and schedule DM sequences, which is another powerful thing that XReacher lacks. Now let's cover the Unibox. While both platforms have Uniboxes and CRMs, I found the XReacher's Unibox to be more intuitive and nicer to use. And it also allows you to attach statuses to the leads, which helps a lot with organizing. I have to give this to the XReacher. And last but not least, pricing. As we covered in the beginning, XReacher wins that. XReacher allows you to start completely for free with 50 DMs per day, while Drippi charges $76 per month for that. If you're looking at higher tier plans with bigger DM sending, XReacher is also the more affordable option, whether you're connecting a single or multiple accounts. So which platform is the winner? Well, both platforms have its own advantages and disadvantages, so it really depends on your specific needs. If you value simplicity, speed, and affordability, then XReacher is the better choice. But if you prefer advanced targeting, deeper personalization, and more control over your DMs, then Drippi is the way to go. That being said, XReacher is a new platform. It is constantly evolving and getting updates, so it's definitely worth keeping an eye on it. What I recommend is signing up for XReacher's free plan with 50 DMs per day for free. Try it out firsthand and see if it fits your needs. I also did a full Drippi review, so if you want a deep dive into that, I highly encourage you to check it out. I'll leave the link in the description as well. Other than that, thanks for watching. If you find this video helpful, please hit the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.